The Mets have been rolling pretty much since day one of the season. Heidi, give us the inside scoop.
Matt, this team has been absolutely dominant so far this season. In fact, if they were to maintain this level of play through the second half, they might even challenge for the all-time wins record. I tried to discuss that possibility with a few players, but they were reluctant to go there. I was told they're trying to take it one game at a time and get this, focus on continuing to improve. How much better can this team get? Well, that's exactly what they want to find out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Profar for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and in to hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Franchy Cordero goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he's able to get there on the long run, and Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In is Christian Yelich as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Luis Perdomo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. At the plate, Michael Conforto. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And there's one down now. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Machado. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Another 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In there for strike one.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And he fouls this one off. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss, and these guys, I'm not sure they've even heard of moss.
Yeah, this is a complete baseball team right now, guys. They've shown they can beat you in a variety of ways. They look like a team ready for the postseason, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break.
No doubt about it, D-Row. I think they are the league standard right now, and it's a treat to watch this team play. Going to be a fun team to follow the rest of the season.
We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
San Diego, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. And there are 2 away now. Greg Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 13 RBIs.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up. Craig Stammen goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So stepping in, Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Michael Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Jerry's Familia will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And in steps Manny Machado. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1 and 2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head. Kirby Yates enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And here's Christian Yelich now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his... Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The 0-1 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. hit down the line at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the winning run is across to score. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity. And for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow working, haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
Now batting, Michael Conforto. He went deep last time up. He's set and the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 3 for 11. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The batter, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Hit in the air to right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Relayed to Aguilar, the double play. And stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First baseman.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Brandon Nimmo will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Brandon Nimmo.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. You see the average starting play at .318, 17 home runs and 51 runs batted in. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and it's gone as they add still another.
The bat, number 1, shortstop.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Liner towards second, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Shot toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Brandon Hinsler.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
The left fielder, number 30.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Brinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Now batting,
Fouled off.
first baseman.
Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Cespedes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson. He got on top of one and was a
Brinson.
ground out victim last time. Strike one to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Miguel Rojas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. Miami down to their last strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this club was not the least bit intimidated by the hostile environment they certainly walked into, as they dominated this road series from beginning to end.
Yeah, they sure did, D-Row. I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than getting a series sweep in somebody else's building? This is a big win for this ball club, and I expect to see them walking tall into the next series.
The Metropolitans have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Kyle Farmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Squared that one up just a little late. Liner toward right center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he pops him up. drifting toward the left side of the infield. Davis is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez hit the other way out toward right field. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now back, second base.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So he got him swinging. Mike Moustakas becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they pick up a run. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Senzel is there, 2 gone. So here's Brandon Nimmo. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Robinson Cano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Robinson Cano.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Raisel Iglesias takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Dylan Betances is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Popped him up. Alonso is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Your attention, please. He's hitting to the Phillies. Number 2, G.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Real Muto at second. Harrison is over at first with one away. Fouled away.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scott Kingery is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Boy, this is what
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Hector Neris comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Hazley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York. Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The average coming in at .332 with 19 homers and 55 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And a relay to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jerry's Familia enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 27, Jerry.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime against Familia. He's 2 for 4. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And he fouls this one off. Philly down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And up next, postseason record Daniel Murphy. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So first and second with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
All right, hold up. Right here.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charlie Blackmon.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Come on, get here, get here,
He'll
get here,
take
get
it
here.
to the bag himself for the out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 8. On the ground, left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Charlie.
Towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Alonso.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone.
Second home run of the game right there.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 20, Ian.
Is out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well. Pete Alonso will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
you know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than.
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Alonso just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.